The next step up from a shared host has a ton of different names now. You got virtual hosts, you've got cloud servers, you've got Amazon Web Services. This is where now they're taking one box and they're creating an actual separate instance of the operating system for you to use. And it, in essence, is your own web server, but you're still sharing that device. Now, what they've started to do is connecting all these hundreds of thousands of servers they've got together so that you're now sharing resources across devices. It's an interesting concept. It's a good step to go to if you don't have hundreds of dollars, like $500 or more a month to spend. That's when you're getting to the dedicated. We'll talk about that in a second. But with these virtual servers, you're going to spend anywhere from, like, let's say $40 all the way up to $120, $200. It varies based on who the host is and what kind of features and RAM and processor speed and how much hard drive and how much bandwidth you need. But at this stage, you are going to start getting much better performance. Now, it can vary heavily depending on the provider, because sometimes you are paying a company who is buying hosting from another company. Okay, and this happens with shared hosting too. And so you want to try and figure that out. It can be hard to figure out, but what you can usually deduce is that if you call their support and either they won't take phone calls, or if they do take phone calls, they then have to go and talk to somebody else to get it done, there's a good chance that they're not actually running the machine that you're paying for. So you want to be aware of that. Lately, I've been using a company called Liquid Web. They're out of Michigan. They also have data centers here in Scottsdale, which is very close to me. And while proximity is not supposed to be important with the internet, I get superstitious with that stuff. I digress. I love Liquid Web. I can call them anytime. They answer my phone calls. There's no charge for that. They go to great lengths, very technically. They do a lot of stuff on Apache for me that I don't understand.